Top 10 Best Super Luxury Cars 2023. It can be difficult for road testers to get their bearings in an automotive market segment in which value is qualified unlike in almost any other, where status, exclusivity and uniqueness are key, even if that doubles the asking price. Here, passenger luxury is all, and the driving experience may matter but quite possibly not to the owner. Where a car is something to be seen in, travel in, possess and inhabit but not always to operate firsthand. This is the rarefied world of the super luxury car, and these are Autocar's top-ranked examples. Traditionally, limousines with whispering V8 and V12 engines would dominate this class, but even super luxury cars aren't in Kansas anymore in that respect. So while you will still find mostly petrol-engined options selling to the world's super rich, hybrid and electric offerings are creeping onto this page. Money may once have bought you the permission to ignore entirely what the world may think of you, but in 2023, even the world's top 1% can't afford to look totally out of touch. Aside from electrification, while most of the contenders here are limousine saloons large enough to make the average semi-detached house look small, one or two of the most demure and desirable SUVs in the world also make the cut. Because high-end SUVs can take you places where two-wheel drive limousines can't and facilitate lifestyle activities of new and exciting kinds. If you want the last word in opulence, sophistication, sense of occasion and conferred status from your choice of car, then, this is the niche you will be shopping in. There isn't a car here that you can buy for less than a six-figure outlay, and one or two might even cost you seven figures. Best super luxury cars currently on sale. 1. RollsRoyce Phantom. The grandest and greatest luxury conveyance in motordom was replaced by Rolls-Royce in 2017 and given a glittering 5-star road test welcome by our road testers shortly thereafter. The Phantom was subsequently updated in 2022, given subtle design and equipment tweaks, and we expect to test the updated version very soon. Owners will love the car at least as much for the extravagant statement of wealth and status it endows and for the unmatched sense of occasion you enjoy when traveling in one. But while many won't ever know as much, the latest Phantom is also an utter joy and a rare pleasure to drive. Its superbly comfortable and singularly isolating ride comfort can be sampled from the back seats, of course, and is like nothing else you will encounter in a car. Gently loping and deliciously indulgent feeling but also supremely quiet and smooth, despite Rolls-Royce's fitment of the latest run-flat tire technology. The car is available in standard and extended wheelbase forms, and there can be no greater expression of wealth than the sheer size of the latter, which is within a whisker of measuring fully 6 meters in length. Yet the precision feel and perfect weight of the car's large-rimmed steering wheel, made even thicker as part of the latest facelift, is remarkable. Likewise, the ease with which you can place such a huge car on the road, the tolerance it has for whichever rate of progress suits your trip, the supreme refinement and flexibility of its V12 engine, and the progressiveness of its throttle pedal on step-off. Even though it's a near 3-ton love song to splendid isolation, this car will accelerate from 0 to 100 miles per hour and from 30 to 70 miles per hour through the gears quicker than the last Ford Focus RS. The integrity of its engineering is simply breathtaking. New headlights, new wheel designs, an illuminated Pantheon radiator grille and some optional dark chrome body trim are what distinguish the latest version. 2. RollsRoyce Ghost. The Ghost was a line in the sand for Rolls-Royce when it appeared in 2009, the beginning of a shift that transformed the company's annual production volumes. Now in its second generation, the Phantom's understudy has evolved substantially. Where the Ghost's mechanical underpinnings were once adapted from those of the BMW 7 Series, it now shares the same architecture of luxury platform as the Phantom and the Cullinan SUV. There are also innovations, such as Rolls-Royce's mass dampers for the front suspension and an active anti-roll bar for the rear axle, both of which help bring ride quality closer than ever to that of the Phantom. Britain's Best Driver's Car, Top 5 Cars of the Year on Track, Part 2, Autocar. However, while the Phantom is very much a car in which to be driven, the Ghost was intended as a car for the well-heeled driver, and its dynamic character reflects that. Slighter totter riding and more agile than the Phantom, partly by virtue of its more compact proportions, it lends itself more readily to the cut and thrust of daily motoring on traffic-clogged UK roads than its bigger sibling. And yet in terms of interior space, luxury ambience and sheer material quality, the car sits only the smallest of rungs below its bigger sibling, adopting as it does Rolls-Royce's new, post-opulence, design approach both inside and out. It's a neoclassical fortress on wheels but a usable one. 3. BMW i7. The BMW limousine has just taken a huge stride into the future with the introduction of the first electric 7 Series, called the BMW i7. While its street-tough styling doesn't quite level with the refined elegance of some of the cars elsewhere on this list, there can be no denying its claims as a luxury operator. Lavish and refined to travel in, with onboard technology options that even Rolls-Royce, Bentley and Tesla don't offer, the i7 is probably the greatest luxury EV of the moment. The car launched in early 2023 in dual-motor, four-wheel drive, xDrive 60 form, giving it a little over 500 bhp and a battery of just over 100 kWh of usable capacity for a real-world cruising range, as verified in our road test, of a little under 300 miles. DC rapid charging capability is impressive. However, with the car capable of averaging close to 150 kilowatts during a typical rapid charge. Like all versions of the G70 Generation 7 series, the i7 comes in de facto long wheelbase form only, so it offers plenty of lounging space for rear passengers. BM's executive seating option makes for sleeping seat-style reclining in row 2. A 31 inches theater screen touchscreen can also be fitted. It folds down from the car's roof and allows passengers in the back to enjoy streaming media at a scale unlike in any other limousine. An air-suspended chassis with four-wheel steering and active anti-roll bars delivers a quiet, isolated ride that feels especially stable at motorway speeds. But that combination can also make this car handle with a degree of poise and balance unknown to most cars of its size, but typical of a BMW. Even allowing for its slightly underwhelming electric range and those controversial looks, this car is undoubtedly one of the best luxury EVs the market has yet seen.